The COVID-19 pandemic has had an ongoing impact on blood donations. The demand hasn't changed, but the supply has due to fewer donation drives and fewer donors. The Red Cross hopes the month of April, which is National Volunteer Month, could encourage more people to donate. They're increasing incentives too, like at this blood drive held this past week at Pilgrim United Methodist Church in Plymouth. Every blood donor will automatically be entered into a drawing to win a $1,000 gift card at the end of the month. The Red Cross will hold blood drives across the state during April in an effort to get new donors.
Only 3% of the U.S. population actually donates blood, and that's just staggering. We need to change that statistic. So this is a great time to remind people about blood donation, and volunteer blood donors are essential to the health of our communities.
If your blood tests positive for high levels of antibodies, it may be used to meet potential future needs of COVID-19 patients. We've posted more information about this story on our website. Absentee in-person voting for the special election ends Monday at 5 p.m. 7 candidates are running in the primary to replace Jeff Lundy, who is now serving on the Hennepin County Board of Commissioners. Brooklyn Park City Clerk expects a 15% voter turnout. He said so far about 1,000 people did early voting.
We are open Saturday for early voting from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. And then Monday is the last day of early voting from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. And on election days, the polling places open up at 7 o'clock and they close at 8 p.m.
The mayoral primary takes place on Tuesday. The top two candidates will face off in the special election on August 10th. And here's a reminder of who's running. 4 of the 7 candidates have city council experience. The 2 finalists will proceed to the special election. We have links to the forum and to the Brooklyn Park polling places all on our website at ccxmedia.org. Abby Jimenez is an award-winning baker and the successful entrepreneur behind Maple Grove's Nadia Cakes. But now she's a best-selling author too. As Delane Cleveland explains, there's more on the horizon for this rising star from the northwest suburbs.
2 cookies and cream and 1 salted caramel.
Every once in a while, people get a craving for something sweet.
I've never tried any of them, but I'm thinking the mimosa one's going to be the best.
And since 2012, Nadia Cakes in Maple Grove has done its part to fulfill those guilty pleasures by providing more than 200 unique flavors of cupcakes.
I think people are so loyal to us as a brand, which has been so amazing to see over this really hard year. But I mean, who doesn't love a cupcake? And I think people are leaning toward comfort foods during this stressful time.
Abby Jimenez is the award-winning mastermind behind the Nadia Cakes brand. The dessert market has certainly been a successful career endeavor. However, she's much more than a cupcake queen.
This is Life's Too Short, my 3rd novel.
Jimenez also happens to be the best-selling author of a series of romance comedy novels, the 3rd of which came out this week.
I'm very excited for everyone to read it. It's got a starred review from Publishers Weekly. It's been getting the highest acclaims. I think it made Oprah's list of most anticipated books of spring. It's an Amazon pick of the month.
Not bad for someone who simply wrote for fun and never actually had a goal of getting published.
I just went into this blind. I did not have a background in writing. I didn't have really any foot in the door in the publishing world. And I just did what felt right to me. And I think that was a very fresh take for a lot of people.
Each of Jimenez's books contain romance, a touch of reality, and her trademark sense of humor, something that her fan base has grown to love.
They're hilarious. They're totally relatable. It makes you want to be in a relationship, like brand new again. And yeah, I think she's just a really good romantic writer.
Nadia Cakes customers aren't the only people who feel that way. Each of her books have been picked up by the production company Throughline Entertainment, and the team is currently working to adapt her 2nd novel, The Happy Ever After Playlist, into a major motion picture.
It is completely surreal, and I'm constantly shocked.
Yet while Jimenez may be shocked at her literary success over the past few years, loyal Nadia Cakes customers are just excited about their neighborhood celebrity.
The fact that she lives in Maple Grove and I live in Maple Grove, her daughter and my daughter go to the same school. They don't know each other, but it does feel like you can really do anything. I mean, it's pretty cool.
In Maple Grove, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
Signed copies of Life's Too Short are available at both Nadia Cakes and Barnes & Noble in Maple Grove. And there's another book in the works too. It's called Part of Your World, and it will be out next year. Spring is a time of renewal and new beginnings. Neil Persley found members of the Plymouth Rockers Senior Chorus reveling in renewed friendships and a simple face-to-face rehearsal.
There's really excitement. I mean, we haven't met about 14 months since we last met in person.
You could feel the energy in the room.
Sopranos are somewhere over here.
The Plymouth Rockers came ready to rock.
Here today for our first rehearsal in a year. We rehearsed, our last rehearsal was on March 7th of 2020.
Although much has happened in the last year,
we've been sequestered, sheltered in place.
Social interaction for these seniors was frozen in place with the lockdowns.
We miss it terrible. We just, it's part of our health, keeping healthy.
The biggest thing is just not having the social contact, the actual physical contact.
As these Minnesota senior warblers emerge with newfound confidence from their vaccines,
all of us here have had 2 shots probably, so.
They echo similar sentiments. Have you been looking forward to today?
Yes. Been telling all my friends I got Rockers practice Monday morning.
The 3-decade-strong Rockers normally perform 30 to 40 concerts a year, including 2 major public concerts.
I like it because mostly what we bring to other people when we go into the nursing homes or assisted living, and you just see the people, their eyes light up.
The schedule will be abbreviated this year.
We've got Pi Day coming up, which is going to be the first Thursday in June. We're going to sing for that. We are scheduled to sing at the Hilly Performance Center on the 22nd of June.
But for now, just being together for rehearsal is a welcome change. In Plymouth, Neil Persley, CCX News.